Yep.
85% or more of women can't even orgasm without clitoral stimulation.
So let me ask you a question, Dr. Millhouse.
Y'all focusing on getting it in my gut.
Because
you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like that's
Right.
That's a big male misconception because they're just so worried about like hitting it and hit. I feel like I
Yes.
just said this in the
Only
clip that we just
18%.
aired.
18% of women are able to have an orgasm vaginally.
Thank you. Purely
18%.
vaginally.
well, give me those 18. Because the other ones seem like it's too much
Maybe
work.
you got to think about like
But-
how small that percentage is.
No, I understand, but there's a small percentage in people with money too, right? So let's be real. Okay, let me ask you this question. With all this being said, right, there are now men, and I would argue that it is because of women public expectations on men being bigger that men end up going underneath the knife to become bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, what is your experience on that?
Yeah, I mean, we live in a world where enhancements are being, are more and more. I mean, we live BBLs, for bigger booties,
And
breast-
BDLs?
and we now have BDLs. Yeah, like the new BBL is, bigger dicks, girthier, length, that sort of stuff. It's here to it's here. It's just gonna get more.
What is the
accepted.
technology? Like, what is it? Is it to
So-
make you longer or girthier?
So
What is it?
girthier is easier than lengthening. I mean, adding length is more complicated. Adding girth this way is a little bit easier. A lot of the stuff, there is some stuff that promise you things that are like false. So there's obviously like pills and stuff like Take Me and you can get, 2 inches. I mean, any pill or any medicine like you taking by mouth it's not gonna do shit. Okay, but there's girth.
You heard it from Dr. Millhouse.
Yes, it ain't gonna do nothing. There's girth enhancement in the form of injections. We can inject fillers like they put in your face.
In your lips?
Oh, fillers.
That's probably the safest way.
But you have to redo those, don't you?
You do. They don't
because
last.
they don't last.
They don't last. I mean,
So how often do I got to get a shot in my
Like a year,
your
maybe.
penis.
every year?
To maintain it, if you want to maintain it every year, every 12 to 18 months. If you
Yeah.
don't ever, it'll probably be 3 years you'll get at most.
So
Yeah.
so let me ask you this question. After I go ahead, and not me, but after Chuck goes ahead and Chuck just decides to get
Chico.
nah.
Chuck.
Nah, we're going with Chuck. Relax.
I literally finna say Chico too.
And after Chuck goes and gets his needle,
Penis. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Can he use it the same day?
No.
I was about to say
3
there
days.
has to be
3 days.
So he has to duck off.
Imagine no
But that's-
injections in a penis and you can use it right away.
You can't use it right away.
Hurt.
What do you just
3
dead?
days.
You just deaden it and stick it, right? Like, it's
Yeah,
not
I mean,
a
it
big
doesn't
deal.
change the function. You can
What, like
you still
numbing
get an
cream?
erect. It does. The fillers don't change the function, so it still gets erect. We just don't, you just don't want to be using it right away because we just filled it up and we don't want the filler to move and like.
You want me to have a lopsided?
Yeah, we don't want it to
lopsided
be
dick.
like clumpy and
You have
lumpy.
to like
My shit got matte. My shit look like this. My shit look like anal beads.
you have to like
feel good.
Well, I was gonna say that might be right.
A nice ride.
I'm like, yo, what happened? Yeah.
filler is like really,
Yes,
like
yes, yes. Because you want it to be aesthetic, right? You don't
Yeah.
want it to be uneven or whatever. Yeah. So it is an art, and we, we
got
use
more
like
filler up at the top. And
yeah.
Can you
Not
feel
a lot
the
at the
head?
bottom.
Like my question is, if I'm just thinking about my own shit, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If you feel the sides,
Yeah,
right?
and the head
And then my head is at the top, and my shit kind of look like crazily, like not proportional.
You bring up a good point, actually. So
Rico
if
trying to get fillers
filling up the head can be
I don't need
done,
no filler.
it can be done. There is a small risk of decreased sensation at the head. The head is where most of the, sensation.
That might help them last longer.
Yes, but also we don't want to take away sensation so there's a small risk of decreased sensation with fillers of the head. Again, if it's hyaluronic acid fillers, which is the most common fillers used for like facial stuff, it's the one that dissolves over time. It's the safest. Then these risks are very, very low. If you are injecting permanent fillers, there are permanent fillers.
Oh,
Then when ish goes wrong, we have to cut that shit out.
Wait, cut
Yes.
the filler out?
Yes.
So,
So you have
Whoa,
to
whoa.
cut the penis?
Yes.
wait, I'm so confused.
Don't get it, Rico.
The first
Is that
thing
common?
I mean, it's not common, but I've seen patients like that. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
They
wow.
get, I mean, it's all of it is off label, I will say. Like none of this is on label.
Oh,
for what the
okay.
fillers were defined.
Oh,
designed
okay,
for.
okay, okay.
Anyway,
okay.
but we do off label stuff in medicine all the time. But permanent fillers, when ish goes wrong, like it has to be cut out.
When this filler dissolve, where the hell does it go?
Your body
In your
eats it up.
pee?
It's just like I don't
Like,
know if it goes
like
in
you
your
just dissolve into my body somewhere.
Yeah.
I got fillers in my brain. That's probably why I think I'm.
No, I don't actually don't know where like it ends up being.
They didn't teach you that
But-
part.
No, I
Metabolize.
you metabolize
You
it somehow. I
metabolize
don't know
it.
if you pee it out or poop
I'm
it out or
metabolize-
whatever.
Say it's probably in your
It just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it come
So
out of
something
your
that was
booty.
in my dick just miraculously ended up in my stomach.
No.
What are you talking about?
Metabolize it.
Y'all just be making shit. Aaron, do your disclaimer. If you've got a filler, go ahead and do it. But okay, so all right,
And
go ahead.
fat too. Fat is another thing. You know how
Oh, the fat,
BBLs are
yeah.
fat transfer.
So like, I got a little bit right here. So if I went to use this,
You can put fat in your penis?
yes. you can.
Oh.
is that more permanent?
That's more permanent. Although it can still like it can over time. Like you know how BBLs can sometimes the fat can, you know, you can
Shift.
work it out or shift or whatever. So yeah, it's more permanent with the fat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is
But
that
it
a
is
better?
more
Is it?
dangerous?
Oh, wait. More dangerous?
It is because you can get fat potentially in a blood vessel, and that is
Oh.
bad.
Is that like the same thing that happens with a BBL?
Yes,
Oh, okay,
yes.
okay.
The
Bad
risk-
in the sense of like you might have to cut my whole
bad,
thing
like
off.
you could die.
Risk worth the reward.
That's
Because
the same thing that people get BBLs and boobs,
But
right?
yeah.
You know what I'm
True.
saying? You have to think about the same thing. It's not these people aren't talking about function. They want a
They
more
want
More
something that looks
aesthetic.
aesthetically
Yeah.
pleasing.
yeah, but it only looks aesthetically pleasing because y'all told us that there was a certain size that was okay. But
I don't
really,
think we told you guys that.
You don't think
I
so?
you guys.
Yeah, I think that's more of a man
you
thing.
think men was just like, yo, hey, bro, my dick is 8 inches. He's like, well, damn, I need to go get an injection.
No,
But let's be for real. You guys be comparing dicks.
Yeah.
Who? What? Yo, y'all are not men. No, never have y'all ever had a
Y'all
dick.
do. Y'all
Yo,
be like,
look, Amanda, listen. You don't have a penis.
So
You did not walk around with one. You did not have friends that had one while you had
I
one.
have a lot of friends that have penises.
That had one while you had one, right? So what I will say is, me and everyone have never compared our dicks to each other.
but porn is part of the problem, though.
Exactly.
is a
Porn is a
problem
huge
because-
problem
yeah, it
because
is.
everybody's comparing themselves unnecessarily to these porn artists.
Nah, but I know that's just TV, and TV is TV. You know what I'm saying?
You know that
You,
it's exaggerated.
Someone being
Yeah.
on a podcast on about love, sex,
I know
and
being on-
relationships. Yeah, you do know because we talk about it often. But other people
People
that
might
sit
not
home
know.
and watch porn,
I've been
all
watching
fucking
porn
day
since I was
long
like 12.
and are like self-shaming and they're feeling insecure about their
Really
bodies
10, but,
and their penis size. Of course, they're gonna be like, well, you know, this person that I'm seeing have like this great sex, and I don't have a penis that big. I need my penis to be like that for it to be enjoyable, or for me to be doing the things to a woman that porn star is doing to that girl in
True.
the video.
Yeah,
She's
that
speaking facts.
yeah, that's facts for people who were born in 1980s and maybe 1990s.
1980s.
1980s to 19 to
We
90.
weren't watching porn at 10 and 12.
Can I
Thank
give
you.
Can I give you the time? Can I give you the time frame first,
born in the
Dr.
1980s
Millhouse?
and
Relax.
We could
You-
barely get porn.
Relax. Listen, that
Yeah,
was
3 channels.
that was true for the people who were
watching
born
porn on my
in the
PSP.
1980s to 1995 ish, because you grew up not knowing that porn was exaggerated and fake. If you tell me that somebody who was born in 2000,
No, I disagree. I think it's completely opposite.
we all know porn is fake now.
No, I don't. I think that
Well, it's
nowadays,
become more useful.
No.
No, I think nowadays the young people. No, I think our 1980s we discovered sex without porn. You know what I'm saying? Porn came later, and so we knew that sex and like porn sex was different than real sex. I think nowadays these kids are growing up with porn being their introduction before they even get into a penis, before they even get into a vagina. You see what I'm saying? So they don't even, their perception of sexual relations is distorted.
But their porn that they're watching now is nowhere near as exaggerated as it was before.
It's more.
Hell no.
They was using videotapes back then.
That's what I was gonna say. I believe like in the 80s, you guys were more like porn on tape. You guys had to go in the video store in the section where the curtains was closed.
Don't
and
be
you
a
put it.
creeper.
You had to get somebody to
That's
buy
not a
it for you.
creeper.